I was going to bring up Antonio because you already brought him up. What was it like playing with Antonio and Philip?
So here's the coolest thing that is relatable to everyone else who's an entrepreneur, right? People look at you, they see you online, you're Steve Trang. Like you got a lot of really cool stuff going on. You look at other people online, Grant Cardone, Pace Morby. I mean, I could name a bunch of people.
Right.
Like, dude, look how cool this person is. Like you almost get a little bit of celebrity factor. When you sit across the table from them, you're like, oh, they're just like me, another dude, right? They may have accomplished more. They might be making hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Some of these players.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're in the club, you're boys.
Right.
So all of a sudden I go from playing video games, Madden, while I'm training for 4 hours a day before the NFL and then playing video games the other 4 hours. I'm now sitting next to Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates and we're just homies.
Yeah.
Like we're sharing stories in the locker room, you know?
I was thinking particularly along the lines of like tirades, right? Because you always laugh when you see Phillip Rivers just chewing someone out.
People love to ask about Phillip Rivers, yeah.
Because I don't think he says freaking. I think he says something else.
He doesn't even say frick?
I don't think he even says frick. I don't even know what he says.
Maybe he says freak. I can't remember.
Yeah. But it's just, it's fascinating to see him just completely lose his mind on a linebacker, on a dirty play, whatever.
Yeah.
And still stay within the confines of his rules.
Right.
I've heard he's one of the worst trash talkers, like one of the biggest trash talkers in the NFL.
He was always running his mouth.
Yeah.
And he was, so in practice, in games, in the locker room, like I was telling you before, in the ice bath, like he was always just running a game. And whether it was like, see who can hold their breath the longest in the ice bath.
Yeah.
Or I was like, I couldn't believe when I saw this. In the locker room, everyone is so competitive. You've seen Hard Knocks.
Right.
Right? Everybody is so hyper.
They have to be to get there.
You have to be to get there. They're so hyper competitive that one random day in the locker room, Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates see some other guys playing a game where they would toss the water bottle across the locker, see who could get it in the laundry basket. And it was $1,000 to throw. Well, Phillip Gates and Antonio Gates and Phillip Rivers, they're like, well, no, we're going to play bigger money. So they're like throwing $10,000 a bottle. They get up to like $300,000, double or nothing. They move the laundry basket. Phillip Rivers drains one from the back. He was double or nothing, makes it, and runs off. Or else he was paying up Antonio $300,000.
Right.
Like, and here I am as a rookie thinking, dude, that's a lot of money. That's
a lot of money.
Pretty crazy, but yeah.
So there's something he said there that I think is